Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack and well, time to slap ubislop again. I'm just going to give you this quickly just so you don't get bored too much. Because well, there Ubisoft still are punching back, but well, since things keep escalating, I saw this one that they were delaying because the game was buggy. Well, the trailer of that clown show really showed that yeah, Ask Creed Shadows was a buggy mess. Still it is. I don't think they are going to actually fix all the issues. But sure, they have a lot of stuff to comment into this shit. For example, we have seen what they did with Soy Wars Outlaws. So one rumor said that it only sold 1 million copy. Considering that Ubisoft paid money to Disney because now Disney owns Soy Wars. Well, before being Star Wars, they turned it into Soy Wars, and now the only hope they can have to earn money in video games is you license the IP. So I expect that Ubisoft paid so much, considering the track record that it is the Spider-Man games with Sony, that all the leaks show that they pay so much money for Spider-Man alone, despite the game is not making money, and they have to actually comply with check marks and also sales marks primarily. They have to sell at least certain amount to keep the license IP for Spider-Man. And Soy Wars, I think they did something different, but still they paid a lot of fucking money. So even these rumors came from one tweet. Christopher Drink. Star Wars Outlaws UK figures were lower than expected. Digital and physical data via GSD, but did a fair bit more than Avatar, 52% more, and it's not saying that much. Avatar is also a licensed IP. I don't remember it was Paramount or Universal. Honestly, I don't remember. I saw that movie fucking years ago. It was just like a technical demo, but still, it's not making that much for all those numbers. About half of Ascrit's Mirage, plenty of opportunity to drive more units into this one was head into quarter four. Oh man. So they lost a lot of money with this investment. And then since they keep proving to us that they are not going to give us what we want, even I expect nothing from Ubisoft and I stopped giving them money years ago. But still, when they have the chance to fucking succeed, because just like with fucking Godot, they can't stop with the pandering of the Activision. Activision is the primarily objective to to fulfill rather than actually do something decent. And by decent mean at least give me entertainment and it is not a broken on launch and you don't overcharge me that fucking much for fucking deluxe and ultimates edition. So, rumor, as Creed Shadows originally featured a male Japanese main character and game could be delayed even further. The game got delayed even further. Let's look at this because this one, this YouTuber, it's
Hey
in
everyone, it's
Divion.
Demion and
I forgot to pronounce the name.
Demion, and recently I've been
Endymion.
talking.
So I saw his video, and in a long story short, Ubisoft had their Japanese character, but decided to put just to grief on the fucking N word that provoked the Summer of Love of 2020 in the US. They wanted to grieve on the BLM agenda, and while also they were doing another project that was just full lesbian homosexuality, female power nonsense, and still they claim, yeah, I know the shots are not going to like it, but I still want to own them, so I just going to keep pushing for it. And no one is willing to give them money to ubislop anymore. While also in this video, apparently he talked to some sources of that fucking company, and they were saying that they don't have competent people anymore to keep up with the projects. They only have the hires that are useless wasters of oxygen. While also they are still going to keep pushing for the pandering. Just they are going to be far more sneakier. Seriously, do you really want to still give money to a company like this? Come on. I have to say, please, love yourself better. Don't waste your money on this fucking company anymore. And if you want to place the good ship they had in the past, just go seven seas. Even to this day, I still enjoy the Prince of Persia trilogy, Sands of Time, War Within, and the Two Thrones. But well, as things keep just pushing up, so Asked Shadows only had 7% of the pre-order numbers of Valhalla at the same time period. So this game was destined to flop, and this one even got confirmed with this same video. Well, we have to point out that someone like Stuttering Craig that had some insiders in some retail companies across the US. He claimed that the over 900 stores, two retailers only registered 800 pre-orders across the whole US. Of course, it was fucking bad. And probably all those pre-orders, they were just streamers that they were going to claim all of this while having a return on their investment by receiving super chats while they were laughing at Ubisoft. Well, those laughs they are going to have to wait, or probably they are going to be changed because like I said, I don't think Ubisoft is just going to be around in the next year. They are on just a tiny verge of being pulled out of the stock market. They were already pulled out from the European Union. The only market they still have is the US, and that one is far too close. Well, they're just little close of actually being delisted from that market. And if it goes on that market, the company must be declare themselves as being bankrupt because they still want to have to retrieve some part of the investment lost to all those investors. And I have stated that someone like Gibbs Ilemo, I don't think that dude is going to stay alive because shareholders, after they lost all that money, do you think they are not going to end up insane to see the same guy that destroyed their all money, that just burned all the money like it was the fucking movie of Batman with the Joker? No, they're not going to let that happen and let that guy roam free. I don't think even the French mafia are going to protect that guy because he was going to be in a fucking war, especially for all the money that he lost for the pandering, and still he wants to blame all that on gamers. So all this pandering, and I have to say, even if you wanted to build a signal by not put him as a slave or just as a secondary companion, I know fucking Koei Tecmo did the same woke pandering with Yasuke in Samurai Warriors. And I know that because they released that game in 2021, the fifth or sixth entry. I don't remember that one. It was just a very long lapse between 14th and 21. And they did put Yasuke, and of course, the Japanese, they were pointing that he was just pandering. But still, I have to say, If I remember from that game, I played that one in the PSP version many years ago. You have companions. Well, you have a lot of historical figures. At least you could have put the effort to have a companion that is likable. But you decided to just push the agenda of the BLM nonsense, the grifting of the Black Lives Matter, to have brownie points at the expense of, well, nobody expecting anything from you. They were expecting a Ghost of Tsushima. You delay your project because Ghost of Tsushima got released in 2020. This company is in one flop away from bankruptcy, but I think this shit is already it already flopped even before released. But seriously, they then even if they end up releasing it, it's not going to make them more money to justify the investment and just the stock crash. But hey, they wanted to send a message. Okay, message received. You don't want to actually give us something of quality? So, well, you can go fuck yourself. It's my money, my wallet. You can't have it. But that's it. That's all I wanted to share here with you for now. Thanks for watching and please take care.